It's still Halloween, y'all. And I'm still scared. I'm so scared this ain't gonna come out right. No, I am fixing to share a recipe with y'all that I have been making since the early days of Paula's home cooking. The very first show. What was the name of the very first show? Yeah. And this is just, to me, this is just a lot of fun. And it's, I'm hoping that y'all will use your very own imagination. I've got stuff all over my feuding shirt. But I'm sharing with y'all again the recipe for the goblin. And like I said, I think he's just precious. So he's really easy to put together. In this bowl, I've got 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, a little bit of milk, and 4 Mexican cheeses. And I think that's it. I think that's all we do for there. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna put it on my parchment paper. Naturally, this has been in the refrigerator. All right, so I'm gonna shape this into a head shape. And if you want him to have a pointed head or a flat head, how would you do him, Eddie? Eddie is the artiste in the family.
Yeah, I want to make a long head.
A long head?
Yeah.
You're talking about this way up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long
I will
chin.
try. Now, in this bowl, I need to be filming this and Eddie needs to be doing this goblin. I've got 2 8-ounce packages of plain cream cheese in this one. So we're going to use this to make his head bigger and smooth him out. Because the other has shredded cheese showing on it. So, all right, let me know how we're getting it, Eddie. Let me know how we're coming. So you want me to make him a cone head?
Cone head, yeah.
Do y'all remember Saturday Night Live, the cone heads?
I couldn't say it when I had to watch Saturday Night.
Oh, honey, we did. And we'd have friends in just for Saturday Night Live. And one night, my friend Jimmy Taylor, he was crazy and he's so smart, such a smart man. And so we were living in Dawson, Georgia at the time, right outside of Albany. And it was probably 1976. Yeah, probably 1976. And so Jimmy and Susan and Bob Dupuis would come over and we'd all get on the floor around the TV and watch TV. And we'd always get so excited when it was fixing to come on. And so Jimmy Taylor, in the nut that he is, love him, love him, love him. If you see this, Jimmy Taylor, I still love you. And Bob Dupuis. And a lot of the others are already gone. So how does that look, Eddie? From
Looks
that,
good.
is he a cone head enough for you?
Yeah, good.
So anyway, it was like, Saturday Night Live came on at 11:30, and about 11:20, 11:15 or 11:20, Jimmy goes and picks up our phone. He said, "I'm calling Dan Aykroyd. I want to speak to Dan Aykroyd." So he got the number of Saturday Night Live. Somebody answered it. And Jimmy Taylor said, "I'd like to speak with Who did I say? You wanted to speak?
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd. So they said, just a minute. They went and got Dan Aykroyd, and he came to the phone, and we were all blown away, just blown away. And Jimmy told me, this is Jimmy Taylor. I'm calling you from Dawson, Georgia, just to tell you that we love y'all. All right, now here's the part where I'd like to switch places with Eddie. I'm going to take our cone head. I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. And I'm gonna sit him in the middle of our platter. And I tried to get some parchment paper underneath there. So I can just pull those out without messing up our tray. All right. Which is the ugliest face side, y'all? Which is
That's a good.
right there.
That's a good face side. Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. This is his hair. How does that look, Eddie?
Looks good.
Do I need to bring it down some more?
He's got facial hair right now.
He's got
Oh, good.
drooping,
He does.
drooping eyebrows.
Oh gosh. Okay, we got to get that off of there. Kind of move it around a little bit.
And press.
Yes, we could make him some sideburns. Oh, you better get back up there. Your little curl. All right, let's use that as a sideburn right there. How about that for a sideburn? Eddie, I wish you were over here doing this.
You're creative. I don't know why you act like you're not creative.
I love watching other people. Because, you know, there's so many ways to skin that old cat. And I just love seeing other people's ways. Because I don't want to get stuck in mine. Okay. Does that look like he's got enough hair or?
Yeah. He's starting to look like a ponytail in the back.
Okay, good. He got a mullet. The boy's got a mullet. All right, I'll be able to pull some of these off. I don't want to pull his sideburns off. Do I have his sideburns pulled off over there, Eddie?
No, they look even.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do we do next? His toes?
Or his eyes.
His
Look
eyes?
down,
Okay.
And you give him some
What?
eyebrows with the peppers. Or whatever you just
Yeah.
choose to do.
All right, let's see. I was over there in the refrigerator and I pulled out some cherries. I pulled out some more pepperoncinis. We got carrot sticks. All right, we want him to have a real ugly nose. But we don't want it. Oh, there's a little nose. And it's not big enough, is it?
An ugly nose is
Big.
wrinkly.
Uh-huh. Should we go that way? Or that looks like a booger's hanging out of his nose, doesn't it? So,
I think the stick will help it stick in too.
yes, I think so too. Now I'm doing this from not an angle I can see.
Oh yeah.
How's that for a nose?
Perfect.
It looks perfect.
Okay, I'll make him a skinny nose.
And need some big eyes.
Uh-huh. Now what are we gonna use for his eyes? Let's give him some bloodshot eyes. How about that? Y'all help me now,
I
help
like
me.
it. And then the green
Let me turn
tortillas
around and look at him.
are for his ears. You're gonna give him ears.
Oh yes, we got to have ears. All right, now these tortilla chips, in order to get these green, all you have to do is mix a little green food coloring with a little water and then just brush it on your tortillas. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to turn this towards me to. Uh-oh, I'm about to break his ears. How is that? Is that the right spot for his ears?
Oh yeah,
think
he's
I
looking good.
Is he? He's pretty.
He's pretty. He needs a mouth though.
Pretty ugly. All right, let's see. And we need some gnarly toes. I think these carrot sticks would work good for gnarly looking toes sticking out from underneath there. So let's. Ooh, yeah, I like that one right there. Look at that toenail. Ugh.
I like feet.
Look at this toenail.
It's just a walking head. Bodiless.
He be fat. Okay, let's get some gnarly pieces. Kind of like that one. Toenails have gotten so long they're curling all up. Ah, here's a good one. Does that look like his feet? Can you tell that's his feet? All right, he's got to have a mouth. Y'all think, okay, let's see if we can do this. All right, now let's turn it down.
She's giving him a mustache.
No, that's his mouth.
He's not happy.
No, he's mad. And his eyes are lopsided. And he's got pimples. All right, let's see. What's he need, Eddie?
That looks good.
I think.
Since he has feet, will he have hands?
Oh, no.
No. Okay, no hands.
He's just got ears. Yours will have hands. All right, let's see. I think I like the cherries. What do y'all think? Cherry or the...
I like both.
You like both?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to leave him like that? He's got an artificial eye. This what my eye looks like since I lost
Let me see the front.
cornea.
Oh, I like him.
All right, but where are his jagged teeth?
Well, they use little shards of carrot.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Do you
well,
have
let's
any
see.
almonds?
We do have almonds.
Yeah.
Oh, he stumped his toe. You'll just want to be careful if you use cherries. You really need to rinse them so it won't run everywhere. All right, now we got some slivered almonds. And these are going to be his teeth. His crooked, nasty teeth. Look at that. See what happens when you don't take care of your teeth? That's why it's so important, children, that you brush those little pegs good, at least twice a day. Oh! He needs to see the dentist. Really, really bad. His mother did not make him brush his teeth. Whoa! What do y'all think? If y'all make the goblin, would y'all do me a favor, please? Would y'all send me a picture of your goblin? Because I know it will be great. And I would love to see what my little friends out there are doing, okay? You promise? Look, I'm gonna give him some stuck up. He got some messed up, gnarly hair too. It's sticking up. And somebody socked him in the eye. And that thing is bleeding. And those ugly, horrible teeth. How would you like to have to kiss something like that? And look, he stomped his toe.
I know. What a fun way for Halloween.
I'm telling you what. You shouldn't have been such a bad boy. You know what I mean? And look at that eye that hadn't been hit. Whoa. That's some nasty looking suckers. So we'll just put our crackers. Where did I put our crackers?
You never got them. You must have got
Oh,
them.
I love these crackers. Right here. These are some of my favorite crackers. They're really, really crisp. Happy Halloween! Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.